Hey, 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 it is Becky Davidson, and this is the Slay on Social video 10. And we're going to talk about the 10 mistakes people are making on their social selling strategy. Could be slowing down the process. And I suppose there's really no mistakes that you can make. I mean, don't beat yourself up. It's not necessarily a mistake, but I would say this, there are small tweaks that you can make that will improve your success. And I am all about making small adjustments, making small adjustments. You don't have to fix everything, but if you make small adjustments, it mean all the difference in the world. And I'm going to share one thing. And I am coaching one of my clients, which I'm going to share a little bit about her content, but I've been helping her tweak her content, tweak her messaging, tweak what she's saying in her social selling, social media, and responding in her answers to the responses. And she had someone that raised their hand and said, I'm interested, or that sounds really cool. I love what you do. And that was it. They said, I love what you do. And she responded, which that was perfect. You want to always respond to any messaging. And she said, would you like to join? And she gave a yes or no question. And I said, hey, this is how I would tweak it. Like, hey, Mary, whatever the person's name was, hey, thanks so much for commenting. You should join us. It'll be fun. Smiley face, thumbs up. You should join us. Come and join us. It'll be fun. And so I would send more of a directive message instead of a yes no message, because a lot of times, and also make it sound fun, because we want to, naturally kind of move them into that next one with no pressure, not them feeling any pressure, like I have to make a commitment. Yes, I'll do it. No, I won't. Hey, you should do it. It's easy. Go, okay, yeah, let's try it. What the heck? It'll be fun. So make it really lighthearted, but hey, you should join us. It'll be fun. Instead of, do you want to join us? Yes or no? Because a lot of times if we give people a yes or no, they will choose the no. Or I don't have time, or they'll come up with something. So slide them into your program easily by asking really fun, easy, soft, assumptive, directive questions. So those little tweaks I learned when I asked yes or no questions, I got no's. But if I asked really soft, easy leading questions, I got more people go, "Oh, okay, yeah, let's talk." And then I could get in the DMs like, oh my gosh, I want you part of our group. You should at least try it for a day or two, see what you think. Oh, yeah, I'm making it as easy as possible for them to say yes without putting pressure on them. So we have to always be thinking, how can I tweak this? How can I improve this? So I look at those things all the time because my thing is about getting to yes. My thing has always been about getting to yes. In sales, my goal is to get more yes, get more people interested, get more people wanting what I do, get more people say, yes, I like it. Yes, I want it. Yes, I need it. And so it's all about getting to yes. So these are the 10 mistakes or things that I would say could be tweaked or maybe that could be improved. So one, inconsistency. That is a big problem, and people get off track, or they don't see the results they want and they get frustrated, and so they just stop doing it. Maybe they're working another job, maybe they got family issues, things are going on. Let me just say this. Um, hopefully you're building a Facebook group. Hopefully you're building your tribe, your community. I really think it's important. I will always say that. Build your community, grow your tribe, because those are your hottest prospects. The people that are in your community are your hottest prospects. But if you are not showing up on a regular basis, out of sight, out of mind, because your competition is out there, or multiple competitions are out there sharing, and there's multiple solutions, there's multiple options out there. And if you're not showing up, out of sight, out of mind, they don't take you as seriously. So, even if it's just a quote, sometimes my posts are more dynamic than others. Sometimes they're more impactful than others, but I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to show up every day. And I've told many, many clients that I mean, I went through my dad passing away and having to fly to Texas. I went through my mom passing away and having her in my home in hospice, taking care of her, being the caregiver of her. I had to fly to Texas and clean out her house, and that was a real, drain on me. But in spite of all of those things, I posted every single day, even the day that my mom passed away in my house. Maybe that one day I didn't, but I did the day before, I did the day after, and I shared my heart, I always turn everything I do into a little bit like, say I was a tech, wizard, maybe that tech I'm a sales trainer, but maybe I was a tech wizard. The day after, I might be like, "Hey, I'm so thankful for my technology. It was able to keep my business going even though I was had to take some time off with my family because my mom passed away." So, whatever it is, you know, explain why you love your business and why your business is so important. I love that I get to work from home and be there to take care of my parents and take care of my mom, and still be of value to people in my community. I've got a great community, so whatever it is, we'll talk about what you're going through, but also make it a lesson in your business too. So be consistent is my point. Number two, you're not engaging enough in other people's content. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, I put my post up, off to work we go. Oh, I put my post up, off to work I go and do other things." Are you is your social media a conversation where you are not only posting, posting and praying and hoping someone comes and says, "I'm interested, tell me more." Are you conversing? Are you supporting? Are you engaging? The comments, the activity in the comments is the magic. People see that. People are inspired by that. Are you commenting on other people's posts? Are you commenting on other people? Are you engaging? Are you giving? Law of reciprocity. When I just in our group yesterday, Sales Accelerator Intensive, I had one person say, "Hey, set up my posts so that they just automatically go out. I see all of our group commenting, really appreciate that. So it makes me want to go out and comment on theirs." Law of reciprocity. So are you putting stuff out? Because those people will come back to you and start following and watching what you do. You want people to see what you're doing, start commenting on their posts, start supporting their posts, because then that links you to them. And then when you post, they're going to see it. And then they're going to, not all, but a lot of people will start engaging. So, are you engaging enough yourself? That's the second mistake I see, that people just put their post and go about their business, put their post out and go about their business. Spend some time every day, scrolling through, making some comments, finding people that inspire you, making comments. Um, Number three, being too repetitive, doing the same type of post over and over and over and over, and expecting all of a sudden that it just lands. Be creative. And there was two parts of it. Being too salesy, like just promo post, promo, promo, promo. Just doing a promo post is not going to get it. Hey, I'm doing a thing. Hey, I'm doing a thing. Hey, I'm doing a thing. Don't join my thing, buy my thing, buy my thing. That's not going to get you anywhere. Um, or just be, that is repetitive if you're just doing salesy promo posts, but just doing the same format, same format. So mix it up. The solution, mix it up. Do a poll, ask a question. You see me, I'll do question time, poll, I'll do polls. I try to do a poll or a question time once a week. So I'm getting ideas from people, getting inspiration from people. Um, Fun. Are you doing fun posts? Are you doing quirky posts? Do a fake, take your like, like I had a client win. I was like, ah, and I took a picture of me, like celebrating, and they go, "This is the face of me celebrating client," so it was a combination of fun, but show the fun side of you. Business doesn't have to be all serious. Are you showing the fun? Maybe it's a funny coffee cup that has a funny saying. Um, you know, just or a t-shirt that has a funny saying, but show the fun side of you. Jump, dance, laugh. People want to do business with people that are fun. So are you showing the fun side of you? I had to learn this because I came from corporate America. I came from a real professional, but even in my professional job, I worked, one of my first mentors, and this was way before social media was around. He was this, little bit older, he was probably 20 years older than me. He was a, New York Jewish man, and he had this wild hair, and he was fun, and he taught me that you have to make an impression. Like, he had this big 5-foot pencil, and he would be like, "Take this out there and go sign them up." And I'd walk in with this 5-foot, pencil, this giant pencil, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm here to talk business. I got my big pencil ready to sharpen it up." But make doing business with you fun because people want the fun. I learned a lot of this from Lauren. Oh my gosh, one saying, and she brings it up all the time because I was like, "Hey, you should do live with me. Hey, you should do an interview with me. Hey, you should." And then I've one time, I mean, I said it multiple times. I said, "Hey, you should do an interview with me. It'll be fun." She goes, "Oh, it'll be fun. Okay." And so she did it. Now she does them all the time. But the word "it'll be fun" was the key for her. So people do want to have fun, make doing business fun. Okay. Um, let them in is another thing. So I'm sharing some of the things that you can do, some of the different types of posts. Talk about your family, talk about something you're going through, talking about, your fears, talk about how you overcame something, talk about where you were. Let them into who you are. Let them see. I mean, that's why on my timeline, I show pictures with my family and my grandkids, and I share that because that's an important part of my life. And I want people to see that I'm a real human. I'm just not a sales robot strategy every single day. I'm doing life just like everybody else, and this is an important part. So if you're on vacation or going somewhere or meeting someone for lunch, let them in. Um, are you sharing case studies, testimonials, success stories? Oh my gosh, even if it's a small success story, which I'm going to talk about Stella, but Stella had it's like, oh, you should start, a couple months back, it was like, hey, you should start doing challenges, started doing challenges. She's doing these squat challenges. And this last one, I go, you should count them up. You should start adding them up because then at the end you go, oh my gosh, we did so many squats. And that's exactly what she did. They had 3,000 squats. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We had 3,000 squats. So you can celebrate those little mini wins. If you see someone winning, in your, that's working with you, someone says, oh my gosh, I dropped a belt size. Oh, whoop, celebration time. A client just dropped a belt size. Whoop, whoop. you know, Celebrate, share the journey, share the wins, case studies, testimonials, just you jumping up and down, getting excited for a client win. Those are huge. Um, yes, you can do promos, but don't do just buy my thing, buy my thing, buy my thing. What if you do a 5-day challenge? What if you do a free 5-day challenge? Which I know a lot of people are doing that. But what if you do a promo that says, hey, 1 month free, who wants in? Who wants in? 1 month free, who wants in? I'm doing value is da da da, and then create a whole promo around that. Maybe they have to get on a coffee chat. Maybe they have to get in your group. Maybe your goal is to get 50 new people in your group. And when you get 50 new people in your group, you're going to give one person a free month, of your whatever program for free or a free something, but you have a mission. And then when you hit that mission, you give a freebie. And so get everyone rallied around like I was telling Stella, she had 3,000 squats. I go, now up it and go for a bigger goal. So now she's going for 10,000. I go, what if you engage your audience, the people that helped with the 3,000, to help promote it to their friends? So, hey, maybe do a promo with your clients. Like, hey, anyone that refers someone gets something. Got to think creative. This is where working one on one with me really comes in handy because I can help you brainstorm ideas and things that can work and ideas because people get stuck kind of doing the same in a rut, doing the same thing over and over again. So another thing that you can do to mix it up, because I said, the mistake is being too repetitive and too salesy. We want to mix it up. So we want to try all of these things. We don't want to just do one thing, polls every day, polls every day, polls every day. No, we got to mix it up. So another thing is doing videos. Are you doing videos? Oh my gosh, if you're not doing videos, just stop it. You need to be doing videos. I don't short form videos. Start with short form videos. Little 1 minute, 2 minute. Give one little tip. If it was yeah, on a Stella train, because I'm going to talk about her in a minute a little bit more. But so Stella, maybe it's why 2 reasons why you need to be doing squats every day. 3 reasons why I need to be doing squats every day. She could do a quick little video. What's the power of squats? They use how many muscles they use. Hey, every time you get up to go to the bathroom, you do 10 squats. How to get it, maybe she's going to do a little video, how to get 100 squats in a day. So whatever you do, do small little bite-sized trainings so that people get a little nugget of you. They can sense your energy. They get to see a little bit about your vibe. Are you doing lives? I think lives are really especially if you have a Facebook group, I think they're really powerful because they can see you real time live, unedited, how you respond to things. Um, so doing lives in your group, showing up, talking about maybe a promo that you got, maybe that's something that you're doing, maybe your freebie that you're doing, whatever. But start doing lives, mix it up. The short form video, doing lives, mix it up, come up with catchy names and words. So that's really important. That's part of the fun thing. When I try to always come up with fun, clever names for things and like Slay on Social, when I was telling weight loss, it was like bringing sexy back, the booty blaster chat, and so I've been chatting with Stella about some of these things. Had when I was doing weight loss, I had the 1 ton club. I was hoping, our goal was to have 1 ton of cumulative weight loss. And I kept track of it every couple weeks. I would have everyone, say how much they'd lost and I would add it up. We had over 800 pounds of weight loss, but I tracked it relentlessly. And that number alone attracted more people to me because they're like, wow, Becky's really making an impact. She's helped people lose over 800 pounds of weight loss. So, and it just kept growing. I don't know, we might have gotten over 1,200 pounds. I don't know. Because we just, over time, we had more people join, we had more people lose 50, 75, 100. So come up with some fun, catchy names for what you're doing because that brings the fun. People want to be on the bandwagon of something that sounds fun. I always thought, hey, bringing sexy back. Who doesn't want to bring sexy back? And then I would use the music when I would do some of my some of my graphics. Because you know what? When you do one of your graphics, you can add music to it. So mix it up, mix it up. Don't have the same old boring content over and over and over again and expect different results. Mix it up. Startle people, where they go, oh wow, that's pretty cool. So anyway, so that is the third mistake is being too salesy and repetitive. And I gave you a whole bunch of ideas how to mix it up. Number four, which I kind of already touched on, but not having fun. A mistake people are having is being too serious, not having fun, not making your social media fun. So I want you to start thinking, how can I make this fun? Number five is not doing video, which I also kind of touched on in the salesy repetitive one. But, people, that's a mistake I feel like people are making is not having videos out there, not showing up in video, not giving people a little snapshot of who you are. Um, the next one is not playing the long game. Social media is not a short game. It's a long game. Yes, you can from time to time put a post out and get a lot of really great stuff, but it's a long game. It is a long game strategy, and you have to be consistent with it. And you have to know that, hey, I'm just going to show up and I've been doing daily social media posts for 8, 9, 10 years, every day, every multiple posts every day, because I have groups, I have different groups. So I'm posting 1 or 2 times in my main group, once on my, timeline, you know, I'm posting on LinkedIn, I'm posting on Instagram, I'm posting all of these places. Um, but I'm doing it consistently, consistently, consistently because, people want to work with people that are consistent. They know they can trust them, they can count on them. And so you really need to play the long game. The next thing, people are not celebrating their wins and victories. So I know there are, some people are like, "Oh, I don't wanna brag. I don't wanna be a braggart," but make it fun. Celebrate someone else's win. I love doing that. Like, "Oh, my client, I'm super excited. My client just, booked 4 appointments this week and closed all 4 of them. Boop, boop." I am celebrating client wins. I love it. So are you celebrating wins? People wanna work with people that are helping others win. Maybe even if you're doing a Zoom, take a picture of the Zoom that you're doing with the person you're doing a Zoom. You know, gosh, I know during COVID, I was in the wellness space and we did some exercises on Zoom. And I would take a screenshot and I go, here we are exercising on Zoom, and share the journey, celebrate the wins, shout people out. When you shout people out and celebrate them, it makes them feel good. But you're also so we'll go back to Stella. She had some people that really and yeah, sometimes you have to ask people's permission, especially if you're going to talk about their weight loss journey or, hey, would you mind if I share your victory on this squat challenge? And they go, oh yeah, that'd be great. And so maybe she goes on her timeline and she goes, "Oh my gosh, I have to give a big shout out to Mary Smith," tags them. She did in our 7-day challenge 1,500 or, 800 squats. Yeah, great job, Mary. She tags it. Well, now all Mary's friends are going, "Oh, Mary, great job, Mary." But guess what? They're also seeing that Stella is helping Mary make a change, make a transformation. So are you celebrating wins? Are you shouting people out? But you're helping yourself when you do it. You're helping them, you're giving them visibility, you're giving them recognition, but you're also showing that you're helping people. People go, "Oh, wow, look at Stella. She's helping so many people get fit and get healthy and age backwards. That's really cool." So are you celebrating the wins and tagging people and that will help your business. The next one, the mistake people are making is not inviting people, posting, if you're interested, let me know, but say, hey, if you want to, here's my link. I learned really to always invite people. Hey, this is what I do. Oh, by the way, if you're interested, book a free one-on-one with me. I'm always inviting people. Book a free one-on-one with me. If you want to know more, book a free one-on-one. I've had multiple people say, oh, I don't want to have to, ask people to book with me because they know what I do. If they're interested, they'll book with me. No, they won't. No, they won't. Some would. I mean, a few might, but a lot will not because they may not think you're taking on new clients. They may not think that you want to work with them. You know, even in the DMs, hey, thanks so much for commenting on that. I'd love to offer you a free one-on-one. If you're interested, let me know. I'd love to offer you a week or I'd love to give you a free something something. I'd love to do a free audit for you. I'd love to do a whatever for you. Let me know. Let's do it. Yeah, hey, are you open? Would you be open to that? Hey, if you are, great. But invite people. Stop just waiting for them to tap you on the shoulder. I said early on in my Slay on social is not a passive game. People want it to be a passive game. Post, pray, post and ghost. I'm going to post and everyone's going to come, Becky, I'm ready to buy. It's not going to happen. So are you inviting people? Are you talking to people? Are you reaching out? Are you having conversations? You know, don't just wait for them to tap you on the shoulder. Don't wait. The next one, 9, not connecting and growing your audience. Hey, I talked about it pretty heavily early on. Are you growing your audience? Are you connecting with people? Are you connecting? Are you sending friend requests? Are you sending connections? Are you growing your Instagram? Are you growing your LinkedIn? Are you growing, growing, growing? Because those are the new and the few. But if you're not growing your new, are you connecting with new people? We need to grow our audience. Grow your audience daily. And the last one, not getting in the DMs. Are you connecting with people in the DMs? "Hey, thanks so much for liking my post. Hey, thanks so much for" I I do that on LinkedIn. "Hey, thanks so much for supporting my post. Tell me a little bit about your business. I don't think we've ever met." Easy. "Hey, thanks so much." Maybe in my group, maybe someone in my group comments on your post. "Hey, thanks so much." You comment in the post, but then send them a DM, say, "Hey, thanks so much. I just wanted to reach out. I don't think we've ever really truly met. Thanks for commenting on my post. Hey, would you even be open to let's do a coffee chat? Are you even open? Let's do a coffee chat. Love to get to know you more. Love to see how we can collaborate." So don't just sit and wait. Don't, wait for people. Be action oriented. Be the one to reach out. There are a lot of people that are are not going to be bold enough. But then there are those that are going to be bold enough. And guess who gets the business? The bold ones. And social selling, I mean, I'm not saying be pushy, I'm not saying be, cold DMing, pitch slapping people. No, being genuine, thanking people, asking questions, building relationships, but really truly caring. Just set a goal. I'm going to talk to 5 new people a day. 5 new people a day. I'm going to reach out and just introduce myself to 5 new people a day. Just like if you went up to a giant networking event and you went around and found 5 people and shook their hands and introduced yourself. Consider that what you're doing on social media. And that's really what I kind of my shift years ago with social media. It was like, man, this is just like a giant networking event, when I'm on social media. And there's millions and millions of people and I'm just looking for great people to connect with. I make it easy inside the group, Empowered Entrepreneurs Sell More, so that you can show up, so that you can connect with people. I'm warming that group up for you. So, are you connecting with people there? Are you booking calls? Are you getting to know people? And I love because I'll have people, oh my gosh, I met with Tana today. She's great. Tana's doing it. You know, people are doing it. I know Janice is doing it. I get messages, oh, I just love Janice. I know there's people that are doing it, but there's a lot of people that are not doing it, and I want to encourage you to be an active part of the community, be a celebrator, be a connector, be a promoter, be someone that loves on people in the group. It will come back to you. You love on others, it will come back to you. So anyway, hope this helps. It took me I always intended this will be just a really quick 10-minute video. And here we are almost 30 minutes. So anyway, hope this helped and I wish you a great day and we are wrapping up. We're going to go a little more on my next video into the DMs and what to say in DMs. I'm not a big fan of copy paste messages, but I do believe in strategy and I do believe in connecting with people naturally. And we're going to talk about that on the next video. Have a good one.